Invoking blessings of the Almighty, respected dignitaries, brothers and sisters, and all those joining us live, namaste and very good morning. On the special occasion, we extend our warm welcome to Shri Krishna Gopal ji, Joint General Secretary of the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh. We will commence the program with Vedic invocation by the girl students of the university. They will be chanting the Samana Suktam.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai Om Shanti 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 Samsamidyuvase vrishannagne vishva anyarya Ilaspade samidyase sano vasunya bhara Sangachadvam samvadadvam samvo mana ansi janatam Deva bhagayatha purve sanjanana upasate Samano mantras samitis samani samanam manasah chittame esham Samanam mantram abhimantrayeva samanena vo havisha ajuhomi Samani va akuti samanardayani vaha Samanamastu vo mano yatha avassu sahasati Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sata Shri Sai Ishwararpanamastu
From time immemorial, we have worshipped Lord Rama as Sathya Parakrama, the very embodiment of truth and righteousness. No matter what circumstances life placed before him, he never wavered from his duty and upheld dharma. His life continues to inspire countless individuals who revere his noble personality and strive to walk the path he exemplified even today. It is therefore heartening that, even today, we are blessed to witness such exemplary lives in our midst. Shri Krishna Gopal ji and Sadguru Shri Madhusudan Sai embody these very ideals of Lord Rama, carrying forward the same spirit of truth, righteousness, selfless service, and universal love. Rooted in this timeless ethos, they have nurtured organizations that embrace every individual as a member of one universal family. It is in celebration of the timeless ideal of Sanatana Dharma, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, a vision for humanity. With this inspiring vision, we have all gathered here today. It is also our immense privilege and honor to have Shri Krishna Gopal ji on this historic occasion, marking the golden jubilee of Sathya Sai Grama. What began as a tiny hamlet has today blossomed into a global village, standing tall through every challenge and every triumph. Guided by the unwavering principles of truth and righteousness, and driven by hearts filled with love and compassion, Sathya Sai Grama continues to touch millions of lives through its transformative initiatives in nutrition, education, and healthcare. To understand this inspiring journey and the spirit of one world, one family that continues to guide this mission, we now have a video presentation on it.
One world, one family is the ethos at the heart of our mission. This ideal comes from an ancient Indian principle which considers the whole world as one global family. And as a family, we believe all our family members deserve care and support. Across the globe, we serve millions through three main pillars: nutrition, education, and healthcare, all completely free of charge. The Annapurna Morning Nutrition Program began in 2012, providing breakfast for just 50 children, and has since grown to become India's largest morning nutrition program. Today, millions of school children across India and beyond receive the Sai Shore multi-nutrient supplement, helping them begin each day nourished and ready to learn. At our mission, we believe education is every human being's birthright. With a global presence and multiple campuses throughout India, we provide free education from grade 6 to doctorate studies, ensuring every student receives a well-rounded, values-based education that combines high-quality academics with moral and spiritual values. The Sri Sathya Sai University for Human Excellence opens doors previously unimaginable to children from underserved communities. By offering quality higher education to those traditionally overlooked, and with a strong emphasis on empowering women, we're breaking the cycle of educational disparity and promoting gender equality in education. Meanwhile, our Skill Development Center equips rural youth with job-ready skills, and our scholarship program supports education for thousands of rural children. Our commitment to empowerment is also demonstrated by People's Shores, an impact sourcing organization in the United States. We help youth from marginalized communities gain skills for the digital economy. This innovative model delivers high-valued business services while transforming lives and uplifting communities. Our vision for accessible medical education became a reality in 2023 when Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi inaugurated the Sri Madhusudan Sai Institute of Medical Sciences and Research, India's first free, private, rural medical college. This institution aims to nurture noble-minded healthcare professionals who are dedicated to serving the underserved members of our society. Our healthcare mission goes beyond treating illness. We're pioneering solutions to bridge critical gaps in accessible medical care. And through our network of wellness centers, mobile hospitals, and multi-specialty facilities, we bring free healthcare directly to underserved rural communities. From preventative care to complex surgeries, at our hospitals, there are no billing counters. Since 2016, we've expanded beyond India to serve communities across the globe with the singular goal of leaving no person behind. Exemplifying this idea, our Sri Sathya Sai Sanjeevani centers form the world's largest chain of free pediatric cardiac hospitals, giving new life to children with heart defects. And with continually growing needs worldwide, we're expanding our healthcare facilities with the world's largest free hospital. Our 600-bed facility that demonstrates our dedication to accessible healthcare for all. Our vision is clear. A society where life's value is measured not in wealth, but in compassionate service to those in need. And this vision only becomes a reality with the contribution and generous support of our global family. After all, we are all one world, one family.
We are also happy to present a heart-touching story of how this mission has transformed countless lives, restoring hope, dignity, and a renewed sense of purpose. We will now present a short video showcasing the service initiatives in Malawi, a glimpse of the compassionate work being carried out across the world through the One World, One Family mission.
I walk around taking the view.
As you can see, learners are receiving their daily breakfast here at Mandama Primary School, and they do this daily. And our team starts cooking 5 a.m. in the morning, and they start preparing the porridge this time to make sure that by 7 a.m. the children have had their breakfast and ready for classes 7:30. We are grateful for the support that you are giving to the project, and we are thankful because everything has changed since program started here in Malawi. And as you can see, learners are more healthier, they are more happier. The happiness, the joy from the parents as well as the community leaders is so immense, and they are saying thank you, Swami, for providing the meal to the children and for supporting the school children with the morning program.
Ooh, the sun shines bright, everything feels.
My name is Dejo Person. I'm in standard 8. The project helped me to be energetic in class. Thank you.
My name is Blessings Clifford. I'm in standard 8. Porridge helps me to come there to school. Thank you.
I am in standard 8. The porridge assists me to study hard.
For you and me, love is filling up our soul. Love's the gift that makes us whole.
'Cause we are one world, one family, together strong in harmony.
We invite Dr. B.N. Narsimurthy, Chairman, Prashanti Bal Mandira Trust, to give the introductory remarks, please.
Invoking the blessings of Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba and offering our loving pranams at the feet of Sadguru Sri Madhusudan Sai, revered Sri Krishna Gopalji, brothers and sisters, very dear students, boys and girls. As we celebrate the golden jubilee of this hallowed place, Sathya Sai Grama, and the centenary celebrations of its founder, revered Madhyal Narayan Bhatt, it is very, very relevant that on a day which is dedicated to celebration of the great ideal of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, we have with us Sri Krishna Gopalji. A few of us had an opportunity to meet him 5 weeks back near Bangalore. And he had enough time to spare for us, discussing various world problems and national problems. Then he pointed out a very important analysis, the true challenges which are at the root of most of the problems which our world is facing today. He said, first is the universal intolerance which has pervaded all the countries at a time when no nation has people of one ethnicity, one religion, or even one nationality. The second is unbridled consumerism, which is depleting the wealth of this beautiful planet Earth, destroying its ecology, destroying the biosphere. And what is the solution for these problems? He himself said, only solution available to the world is the ideal of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, which is the highest thought expressed with regards to a community in our Upanishads. During the course of the talk, he also pointed out that your ashram, Sathya Sai Grama, is demonstrating the fact of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, where people from many countries live harmoniously and happily as children of God. This is what he pointed out. Immediately, it was my privilege to request him and invite him. Sir, we are having the month-long celebrations of the Golden Jubilee of our Sathya Sai Grama Center, which is today the global headquarters of the mission, One World, One Family mission, founded by Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai, which has its presence in more than 100 countries. And immediately he accepted. And on behalf of everyone gathered here and on my own behalf, I offer our gratitude to Sri Krishna Gopalji for having made it here and spending the whole day here. Coming to the ideal of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, I want to draw your attention, especially the students' attention, to what the astronauts experienced regarding this beautiful planet, Vasudha. Vasudha means the repository of all treasures, the giver of all wealth. First, I would like to tell you what William Anders, who was one of the 3 astronauts in the spacecraft of Apollo 8, launched by United States of America from NASA. And it was the first spacecraft which went out of the orbit of the Earth and entered the orbit of the Moon, and it was going round in the orbit around the Moon. Then William Anders pointed out Earth, which was seen at that point of time, and said, we came all this way to explore the Moon, but the most important thing is we have discovered the Earth. This is what he said. What did he discuss? What did he discover about the Earth? Next year, one of the Soviet cosmonauts, Boris Volynov, he also went very close to Moon in a spacecraft. And he was a person with a poetic heart and himself was a very great, inspiring writer. He wrote this sentence after coming back. From high up in space, when we look at the Earth, we don't see political borders. We only see a tiny, fragile, blue marble wrapped up in a thin layer of atmosphere. And this overview effect, it makes us realize that all conflicts on Earth, whether national or international, are absurd. Thus, eventually science has forced us to realize a truth which the ancient seers of India knew all along. What is that truth? From a distance, we are all one family inhabiting this beautiful planet. This is what he said. From a distance, when we are absorbed in the worldly activities, we forget this truth. And what is that truth? That is the truth pointed out in Maha-Upanishad. Ayam nijaha paroveti ganana laguchetasam udaracharithanam tu Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. This was the truth which he was finding out, which our ancient sages and seers discovered long back, many thousand years ago. The difference between a narrow-minded person and a broad-minded person. Laguchetasam and Udaracharitanam. The narrow-minded person thinks these people belong to me, others don't belong to me. Whereas a broad-minded person believes that the whole world, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, he believes that's from where it comes. Then today, looking at the problems that are challenging the very existence of humanity on the face of the earth, many kinds of problems, man-made and natural. We have to practice this ideal of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam if we have to really survive on this planet. That is why Arnold Toynbee, one of the favorite authors of Reverend Sri Krishna Gopalaji, last time when we met, he also quoted from Arnold Toynbee. I would like to quote one simple sentence. The chances of survival of mankind were brighter when man was defenseless against tigers than today when he is defenseless against himself. This is what he said. So at this point of time, the only one way left for us is to practice this one world, one family ideal. But what is coming in the way? Our prejudices are coming in the way. Talking about prejudices, Maya Angelou, the celebrated poet of America, said, prejudice is a burden which confuses the past, threatens the future, and obscures the present. The only antidote is to realize that we all belong to one another. That is what she said. Therefore, how will this transformation happen? Will it happen by political means? Is it possible by economic means? Is it possible by social measures? This is not possible. To demolish the prejudice, spiritual transformation is required. If you look, what is at the root of narrow-mindedness? Body consciousness is at the root of narrow-mindedness, and spiritual consciousness is at the root of Udaracharitana, the broad-mindedness. Therefore, the one and the only way left for us is spiritual transformation. This ideal of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam can be practiced and implemented only by spiritual transformation of individuals, not by any other means. How will it happen? Sadhguru Sri Madhusudan Sai today is demonstrating a simple fact. Only through selfless service, spiritual transformation of the individual happens, and those who are served also get transformed. They are touched. Selfless service is such a rare thing today in the world that when somebody is served selflessly, both the giver and receiver are twice blessed. Therefore, that is the one and the only way. That is what has been happening in Sathya Sai Grama, which is celebrating its golden jubilee at this point of time. Sathya Sai Grama, if you look at a brief history of Sathya Sai Grama, 3 divine personalities have nurtured this center today, which has become a center for education, culture, and spirituality and unification of the world on the principle of love all, serve all, taught by Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. The first personality, Madhyal Narayan Bhatt, who founded this institution as a part of Loka Seva Vrunda, service to the whole world. Though we had only 2 centers at that point of time in the early 70s, he called it Lok Seva Vrunda because it was there in his mind and heart as a seed that this organization should grow to serve the whole world. And that is what happened after the demise of Narayan Bhatt. Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba took over the institutions, nurtured them till he was in the body till 2011. And then he did not orphan this institution. He sent his spiritual successor, Sadguru Sri Madhusudan Sai, to this place. And in the last 14 years, Sathya Sai Grama has truly become the global headquarters of a world mission which has its presence in more than 100 countries today. Therefore, with these words, I would like to conclude ultimately, finally, with a wonderful statement from Martin Luther King Jr., who is generally referred to as the Gandhi of America. He said, we should learn to live as brothers and sisters. Otherwise, we will all perish as fools. Hereby, I conclude my introductory remarks. Thank you very much. Sai Ram to you.
We now request Shri Krishna Gopalji to deliver the keynote address. He has been actively involved in organizational, educational, and social initiatives and has contributed to dialogues on Indian civilization, culture, education, and national development. He has been a dedicated RSS pracharak for decades, known for his deep understanding of Indian philosophy, history, and culture. Shri Krishna Gopalji, please.
पूज्य स्वामी जी, परमादरणीय नरसिंह मूर्ति जी, सभी आदरणीय बंधु भगिनीगण, प्रिय विद्यार्थियों, really it's a matter of honor for me to attend such a beautiful program here today. This program is a part of Golden Jubilee programs, will run whole year. I congratulate all of you as you are going ahead day by day to develop the whole earth free from all miseries and pains. As our rishis said, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam in a Upanishad, as mentioned by Narsingh Murthy ji in Maha Upanishad, the whole earth is a family. And behave like that as we all are members of this family. As mentioned by Murthy ji, the world is facing several problems. And out of them, one is extreme intolerance. And second one, extreme consumerism. Consequences are well known. As recently we see what is happening in Israel and with Hamas, US with Iran, Hezbollah and Houthi, what is going on in Afghanistan, in Pakistan, in Ukraine and Russia, what happened in World War I, World War II, and what happened 2000 years ago, when several invaders invaded several countries. They slaved them and they gave lot of pains, miseries to other people living in other nations. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam is a Sanskrit saying elucidated in Mahopanishad. As mentioned by Murthy ji, the basic concept of this family, when we say the whole earth is a family, it means it generates a spiritual understanding that we, the all living beings on this earth, are ultimately members of a common family. We all Bharatiya, we all Indian citizens, are trying to work with the same philosophy, with the same vision for thousand and thousand years. So, at present, I will try to elaborate. What does it mean? I would like to quote some examples before you, and you have to analyze the examples and try to come at answers. What are the answers? Number one question I put before you. What is the answer? APJ Abdul Kalam, after a long experience of history and science, he mentioned several times about India, about Bharat. He said in over 3,000 years of recorded history, India has never invaded or conquered another country. He emphasized that despite facing numerous invasions itself, India's military and cultural power has historically been reserved for defense and peace rather than aggression. His quote is a popular reflection on India's historical ethos and values. In 1,000 years of our history, people from all over the world have come and invaded us, captured our lands, conquered our minds, yet we have not done this to any other nation. The question may arise in our mind, what was that philosophy, or what were those values we did not afford to conquer other countries? We never looted any other nation. We never enslaved any other society or any people anywhere in the world. What is the answer? Second example. Due to this particular spirit, Bharati people think people of other countries are not others. They are our brothers and sisters. The same divinity, same spirit, same God is there in everyone. And this is the reason Indian people never attacked other nations. Indian people never looted other people of the world in the known human history. Indian people welcomed those who were expelled from their own countries. This is another example which I would like to present before you. About 1,800 years ago, Parsis were expelled from their country. No other country but Bharat welcomed them. Parsis came to India, settled here. They became fully Indian with their separate way of worship. Even today, Jews were expelled from Jerusalem in 2nd century. They went to so many countries, but no country allowed them to settle there. This was Bharat, which allowed them. They are living in India for 1,800 years. His Holiness Dalai Lama came to India in 1959 with his about 80,000 disciples. Chinese forces were in search of him to capture him, kill him, or keep him in prison. Bharatiya government welcomed him with all of his followers, made suitable arrangements to all of them. Indian government prepared colonies for them, established schools, colleges, and universities for their students. After 65 years, they are living in Bharat as our brothers and sisters. This is the behavior of the people of Bharat to those who were in problems and were seeking shelter. They came here. No other country helped them. Bharat came forward. Bharat made all arrangements for them. Bharat never tried to convert them into our own religion. How it happened? No other country did like that. Now, third example. We see all over Europe, there are nations. And what is the ground for the creation of a nation? If you go in history, we will find one language, one religion, one sub-religion, or some type of race, or some type of ecological or a geographical condition. These became the ground to create a separate nation. Germans are a nation because they speak one language. French are a nation because they speak one language. Spanish people are a nation, they speak one language. Portuguese are a nation, they speak a separate language. Bangladesh became a nation because they were speaking a separate language other than Pakistani people. So many examples can be quoted here. One language created a nation. One religion created a nation. One sub-religion created a nation. Geographical conditions created a nation. But India is a separate example. India is a country of 100 languages. India is a country of 1,000 speeches. India is a country of 1,000 religions. As Mark Twain explained, India is a country of 2 million gods. How these 1,000 speeches and 1,000 religions and 2 million gods are living together, we feel we all are one. We feel we are a family. We feel this holy motherland is ours. We feel whole earth is a motherland. Whole earth is our Matrabhumi. So, there are few philosophical aspects which unite all these diversities, all these differences. Differences stand nowhere. In spite of so many languages, so many cultural identities, what are the bondings? How we get united? इतना सारा जो डिफरेंसेस है उसके बावजूद भी भारत एक कैसे रहता है, ये एक बड़ा क्वेश्चन मार्क है बिफोर दोज हु डोंट नो भारत. As soon as this feeling of one family comes to our minds, a feeling of sympathy, feeling of oneness generates a goodwill for those who are living anywhere on this earth. This concept of Bharatiya philosophy transcends boundaries of culture, religion and nationality. When we say Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, it means those who are living in Africa, those who are living in the Philippines, those who are living in Mauritius or in America, in remote areas, we all are one. Why? This earth is one. Whole of this planet is our family. So this Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. But the question arises again, from where this philosophy came in existence in our country. ये दर्शन ये विचार हमारे देश में भी आया कहाँ से? From where? Where is the origin? Now we will discuss. In Atharved, much more thousand years ago to this particular Upanishad, Mahopanishad, where this is mentioned, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. But before to this phrase, thousand years ago in Atharved, our rishis said, this holy earth, this earth gives us water, gives us air, gives us food, gives us shelter, gives us medicine. And this earth gave our forefathers. Our forefathers lived here. He played here. So this earth served to our forefathers for generations and generations. This earth is giving us all which we require up to till my death. So a sacred feelings were generated by our rishis towards this earth, and with full respect, they said, this earth is nothing but mother of us all. Mata bhumi putro aham prativyaha. As soon as they said, this mother earth, the earth is mother of us all, the immediate consequence was this one: each and every part of this earth became sacred. Whether there were mountains, there were rivers, there were pools or sand or jungles or animals, flora and fauna, all became part and parcel of this holy motherland. Ultimately and finally, all this became a part of our family. Why? Mother was one, and all creation on this earth became a part of our family. So this saying of our rishis, with full respect, we accepted this earth as our mother from times immemorial. Simultaneously, all parts of this earth, not only sacred, people go to those places, try to go to those places, and all the differences were diminished. So this saying, Mata bhumi putro aham prativya, this created a universal brotherhood. We, with all the children anywhere in this earth, became our children. And we share their happiness, we share their miseries, we share their pains. This particular phenomena unites all of the humanity as brothers and sisters. When we say this is the mother of us all, it becomes a sacred spot. But in Western concept, the main problem is this one: they don't feel like that. And they feel according to their brains, according to their strength of science, strength of technology, with the strength of their brains. They feel whole of this planet, whole of this these resources are theirs, and they are the master of this whole earth. So it created a problem. The basic concept of our philosophy says we are the children of Mother Earth. And they say we are the master of this Mother Earth, of this planet. All the natural resources are there. The basic concept is a difference. The basic concept creates a difference of their philosophy, of Western philosophy, and our philosophy here. And one thing more, a basic philosophy of this land. When we say the Creator created the creation, that Almighty God created the creation. We say that was Brahma, Shiva, Vishnu, Ishwar, God, like that. And they also say, but in our sayings, in our philosophy, we believe that the Brahma was proliferated in two. The Creator created two, But the Creator was there in itself in the creation, not separate from the creation. And it should be clear. In our concept, in our philosophy, Creator and creation are not two separate things. Creator is always in the creation. That bird or animal or tree or river or sun or moon, anywhere, the Creator is there in itself. The basic concept is this one in Indian, in Bharatiya philosophy. This darshan, this philosophy gave a mindset. And we believed that Brahma is there in me, and then Brahma is there in you also. That Brahma is everywhere, in every living being, and not only living being. Brahma is there in all the plant kingdom. Not only this one, Brahma is there in each and every particle of this universe. And this is the basic philosophy of Bharatavarsha. Inseparable Brahma is there in everywhere, in everybody. This basic philosophy created a behavior, a specific behavior. When I say that same Brahma is there in you, my behavior will change. I would not like to hurt you. I would not like to kill you. I will not like to dominate you. And this was the basic question, and this is the basic reason we did not attack to anyone. We did not loot to anyone. We respected all the creatures living anywhere. So, basic concept of the creation and creator. This is the basic ground that we feel whole of this earth is mother of us all. So, when we say Mata Bhumi Putro Aham Prithivya, or we say Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, or we say this is mine and this can be yours, all these things are based on basic philosophical aspect. Then there should be a feeling of sympathy for the pains and miseries to other people. Whenever we see someone is in problem, we feel our own brother is in problem. In recent years, when Corona was everywhere, and we see thousands and thousands persons came outside, and they served to those who were in problems. But it did not happen in other countries. This was a phenomena here in India. तो इसलिए ये जो बात है कि हम कहते हैं कि वसुधैव कुटुंबकम, जो हम कहते हैं वसुधैव कुटुंबकम, it means the people or animal or plant anywhere on the earth are the part and parcel of one family. And this is the spiritual aspect. इसके पीछे एक आध्यात्मिक भाव है. वो आध्यात्मिक भाव ऐसा है जो सारे कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स को एक साथ रिजॉल्व करता है. जैसे ही हम कहते हैं कि सारा विश्व एक परिवार है, वन फैमिली है, वैसे ही हमारे मन के अंदर एक भाव जगता है, वो अपना है. वो अपना है ये कहते ही उसके दुख उसको दूर करने का भाव मेरे मन में आता है. जैसे ही अपने मन में ध्यान में आता है ये लोग एक परिवार के अंग है, एक परिवार के अंग है, तो उसको एक्सप्लॉइट करने का भाव मन में नहीं आता. जब ये भाव रहता है हम एक परिवार के लोग नहीं हैं, वे अलग है, हम अलग है, कोई स्पिरिचुअल बॉन्डिंग नहीं है, तो उनको लूटने का भाव, उनको एक्सप्लॉइट करने का भाव मन में आता है. जब हम कहते हैं वसुधैव कुटुंबकम, एक पूरी धरती एक परिवार है, तो पूरी धरती एक मार्केट है, ये भाव मन में नहीं आता. ये पश्चिमी जगत जो है उसके सोच में है होल वर्ल्ड इज ए मार्केट. You can go anywhere. You can exploit them. आज से 2000, 2500 वर्ष पूर्व, 3000 वर्ष पूर्व जो ग्रीक और रोमन लोग थे या पर्शिया के लोग थे, they went everywhere, they looted them. And after that episode, in Europe, the European countries established companies to go anywhere to exploit those other countries. Whether it was England or Germany or France or Holland or Netherlands or Spain or Portugal or Italy, even in America. They established companies to go anywhere in the world and create a market, exploit them, and finally capture them, slave them. वे दुनिया के गरीब देशों से वहां के लोगों को गुलाम बना करके लाते थे, slaves. वहां केवल मार्केट नहीं, वहां से लूट करके लाते थे. इसका कारण एक है जो रविन्द्रनाथ ठाकुर लिखते हैं. रविन्द्रनाथ ठाकुर लिखते हैं जो वेस्टर्न एरिया था, वहां जियोग्राफिकल कंडीशंस वर नॉट फेवरेबल, एग्रीकल्चर वाज नॉट वेरी गुड, द पीपल वर लिविंग इन होर्ड्स, इन ग्रुप्स. तो इसलिए ग्रुप्स में रहना है, दूसरे तरफ अटैक करके वहां की जो अच्छा लैंड है उसको कैप्चर करना है, अपने लैंड को बचाना है और मिलकर के अटैक करना है. दूसरे को कैसे हम एक्वायर कर सकते हैं, यह काम करना है. तो मिलकर के अटैक करना, मिलकर के अपने को डिफेंस करना और जरूरत पड़ने पर मिलकर के भाग जाना. This was the basic character of European groups. और इसलिए वे जगह जगह जाकर के लूटने की प्रवृत्ति उनकी बन गई. सारा का सारा समाज एक साथ मिलकर के लूटने के लिए निकलता था, लूट करके डिफेंस करते थे अपना, और जरूरत पड़ने पर एक साथ मिलकर के अपने डिफेंस में भागते थे. तो मिलकर के काम करना, मिलकर के अटैक करना, मिलकर के डिफेंस करना, मिलकर के भागना, ये उनको आ गया. वातावरण तो बदल गया. अब कॉलोनीज बनाने का युग नहीं रहा, लेकिन प्रवृत्ति नहीं बदली. द मेंटेलिटी इज द सेम which was there 2000, 3000 years ago, to exploit others. They don't feel others are not others. They all are of the same family. We all people on the earth are of the same family. This is not their philosophy. Might is right. They know this thing very well. तो रविन्द्रनाथ ठाकुर लिखते हैं, आज वे ऐसे दूसरों को गुलाम नहीं बना सकते और इसलिए एमएनसी बनाते हैं, मल्टीनेशनल कंपनीज बनाते हैं और गरीब देशों को एक्सप्लॉइट करने का कोशिश करते हैं. मेडिसिन बनाते हैं, उसका कीमत 1 लाख रुपया, 2 लाख रुपया रखते हैं. दे ट्राई टू एक्सप्लॉइट द अदर पीपल लिविंग एनीवेयर ऑन द वर्ल्ड, एनीवेयर ऑन दिस प्लेनेट. लेकिन भारत का दर्शन थोड़ा सा भिन्न है. भारत का दर्शन ऐसा नहीं है. भारत के दर्शन में दूसरों को एक्सप्लॉइट करना इस प्रकार से अमानवीय ढंग से, यह हमने उचित नहीं माना. और इसलिए ये जो लोगों का ग्रीड है, दूसरों को एक्सप्लॉइट करने का जो नेचर है, दूसरों को अपना न मानने का स्वभाव है, इसने दुनिया में अनेक प्रकार के प्रॉब्लम्स को खड़ा किया है. और जो हमारा जो मूल वाक्य, ध्येय वाक्य है, माता भूमि पुत्रो अहम पृथिव्या, वी ऑल आर द चिल्ड्रन ऑफ दिस सैक्रेड मदर अर्थ. And when we accepted the whole earth is our family, all became brothers and sisters. Behave like that. We are behaving like that. We are trying to behave like that. तो इसलिए हमने कहा वसुधैव कुटुम्बकम. हमारा यह संस्थान जो है पूज्य स्वामी जी के नेतृत्व में और उसके पहले से साईं बाबा जी के नेतृत्व में इसी भावना से काम कर रहा है. विश्व के किसी भी क्षेत्र में, किसी भी देश में, समाज के किसी भी वर्ग में कोई भी प्रॉब्लम है, वेयर एवर देयर इज एनी टाइप ऑफ प्रॉब्लम, वेदर हंगर और एजुकेशन और हेल्थ रिलेटेड प्रॉब्लम्स, हमारे संस्थान, अपना यह संस्थान उसके समाधान का प्रयत्न करता है। मैं ईश्वर से प्रार्थना करता हूँ इस शताब्दी वर्ष में इस संस्थान की शक्ति सामर्थ्य और अधिक बढ़े, इस धरती से दुख और दैन्य, इस धरती से मनुष्य की पीड़ा और संवेदनाएं समाप्त हो। और हजारों हजारों वर्ष पूर्व हमारे ऋषियों ने कहा था, सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, मैक्सिमम गुड और मैक्सिमम पीपुल नहीं, सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, इवन आवर एनिमी शुड बी हैप्पी। Why should they go in pain? Why should they go in misery? No, they also live in with happiness. तो इसलिए सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, not only human beings, all animals, all plants should be happy. Not only animals and plants, all nature should be happy. और इसलिए वो हमारा जो ऋषियों का संदेश है उसको लेकर हमारा यह संस्थान पूज्य स्वामी जी के नेतृत्व में और आगे बढ़े, शताब्दी वर्ष में नए नए प्रकार के कार्यक्रमों को और आगे करके बढ़ावें। यही मैं आप सबसे प्रार्थना करता हुआ अपनी बात को विराम देता हूँ। नमस्कार।
Thank you, sir, for that very inspirational talk. We now pray to Sadhguru for his benedictory message. Thank you.
ये भारत की जो भूमि है, मातृभूमि है, वहाँ कैसे कैसे महान व्यक्तित्व पैदा हुए हैं जिन्होंने पूरे विश्व को ये संदेश दिया है कि हम सभी एक ही हैं। और श्री कृष्ण गोपाल जी जो हैं, डॉक्टर साहब कहते हैं हम उन्हें, वो इस संदेश को लेकर गांव-गांव तक, दूर दराज तक गए हैं। भारत वर्ष में जीवन पर्यंत उन्होंने संचार किया है और लोगों के जनमानस में ये भाव भरा है कि हम सब एक ही परिवार के सदस्य हैं। और इसीलिए जब वो कहते हैं तो उनमें जो शक्ति है उस बात में, वो निखर के बाहर आती है। When he speaks, there is the weight of authority in his words, because that's the life he has lived. All his life he has just done this and done nothing else. To unite all humanity, to bring this message of unity across the country. He has spent several decades in very difficult geographies of this country, in faraway forests, with the tribals, with the underprivileged and the suffering brothers and sisters. That is why when he is speaking, there is so much of passion in it. You can feel it. You can feel it. तो we are very very grateful कि उन्होंने समय निकाला और यहाँ आए, और ये हमारे लिए बड़ी बात है क्योंकि ये सत्य साई ग्राम का 50वां वर्ष है, सत्य साई बाबा का 100वां वर्ष है। और सत्य साई ग्रामा का जो स्थापना किया था जिन्होंने, नारायण भट्ट करके बाबा के भक्त थे, उनका भी 100वां वर्ष है। वो अलग अलग बाबा के समकालीन ही रहे। तो बहुत सारी अच्छी बातें एक साथ हो रही हैं। तो आपका भी यहाँ पे आना, बहुत 2 सालों बाद आए हैं आप, और बहुत अच्छा लगा। आप पहले भी आए थे तो बहुत शुभ कार्य यहाँ से शुरू हुए, और आपके आने से और भी कई शुभ कार्य हों, ऐसा हमारा विश्वास से प्रार्थना है। And he had given me an idea when he had come earlier. He said, a lot of our pilgrim places do not have enough facilities for patients. They travel long distances, you see, and they don't have a doctor or somebody. So why don't you do something in pilgrim places? And he said, and after that, the first one we opened is in between Haridwar and Rishikesh, called Raiwala. That's where our hospital opened. The next one opened in Ayodhya, right in the Rama Mandir Parisar. And that has served 16 lakh patients. कितने लोग आए हैं, मतलब अयोध्या में तो रोज आते हैं लोग, तो इतने लोगों की सेवा हुई है वहाँ पर। फिर कुंभ का मेला हुआ, फिर हम वहाँ पे थे, और वहाँ पर पूरे कुंभ के दौरान भी सबकी सेवा की। कितने लोगों को हार्ट अटैक हो जाता है क्योंकि कभी को आदत नहीं, इतनी एग्जॉस्शन की है ना, इतने दूर से आ जाते हैं। उनको बचाया हमारे डॉक्टर्स ने। वो तो कुंभ का तो खैर एक ही उस मेले के दौरान था, लेकिन अभी अगला वाला वाराणसी में आ रहा है, वो बच्चों के हृदय के लिए आ रहा है। तो ऐसे आपके बताए हुए मार्गदर्शन पर कई नए अस्पताल अब ऐसी जगहों पर आ रहे हैं जहाँ पर तीर्थ यात्री जाते हैं, उनके लिए कठिनाई होती है। तो जितना हो सके हम सभी जो है इस देश सेवा में, राष्ट्र सेवा में, लोक सेवा में अपना योगदान दे, ऐसा उन्होंने कहा था। एंड ही मेंशन दैट एंड स्लोली ओपनिंग अभी तमिलनाडु में भी, जो वहाँ का सबसे पुराना अधीनम कहते हैं यहाँ पर, जैसे मठ मान्य होते हैं वैसे मयलाडुराई करके है, धर्मापुरी अधीनम कहते हैं। तो वहाँ के भी जो बड़े हैं प्रमुख हैं वो यहाँ आए थे। उन्होंने भी कहा कि ऐसे गाँव में दूर दराज में भी आप तमिलनाडु में भी कुछ करिए। तो अभी वहाँ पर भी एक अस्पताल बन रहा है, अगले साल, ये इस साल के अंत तक वो भी शुरू हो जाए, ऐसी हमारी कामना है। सो ऐसे जहाँ पर सेवा का एक अवकाश मिलता है और पूरे विश्व को ही नहीं, हम अब अपना परिवार मानते हैं जैसे आपने कहा। और ये बात, दिस इज़ अ न्यू थिंग आई लर्न दैट इन अथर्वण वेदा देयर इज़ अ होल सूक्तम which talks about this idea of earth being the mother and all being the children of mother earth. How wonderful, much before the Upanishadic idea of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, he said. And that is the idea that really unites us. You see, there are plenty of reasons we can fight and divide ourselves. But there is one idea that we all belong to that same mother earth. When we think of earth as a mother, as a parent, the whole philosophy changes. That is what he was saying. It's not a market, it's not resources, it's motherhood, it's family. And that idea itself, that philosophy itself changes everything, the way we behave and look at each other and what we do to each other, do with each other. And that is the idea of India, that is the eternal message of India. And I was remembering that we just had our function of children's, all the educational institutions came, sports and cultural meet happened, and the final message that went out was Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam only. And with the message of Kanchi Paramacharya, who wrote that beautiful composition, Maitrim Bhajata Akhila Jayatri. Do friendship or have friendship with all the beings. And these words come again. Janani Prithvim Kamadudhaste Janako Devaha Sakala Dayalu. Damyata Datta Dayadhvam Janata Shreyo Bhuyat Sakala Jananam, he says. Mother Earth is there for us, who is there to fulfill all our wishes. Like a mother fulfills, I want to eat dosa, she makes you a dosa. I want to eat chapati, she makes you a chapati. But different children with different tastes, mother fulfills all their wishes. Like this mother earth has enough to fulfill our wishes. Let us not fight. Let us ask and she will give what we require, he says. And Janako Devaha, and God himself is our father. Motherhood of earth and fatherhood of God, he says. He said creator and creation. Every son is a reflection of his own father. Bhagavan used to say, Naku Marudu, Naku Marudu. Means my son is my reflection. So we are reflections of God. And that idea of fatherhood of God also he mentioned. Creator and creation are not two separate things in our scriptures. Creator is in all the creation. How beautiful. So with motherhood of the earth, fatherhood of God, what should we do? He says, Damyata Datta Dayadhvam Janata, he says. Damyata, have restraint, control over yourself. Do not encroach on another person's rights. Let everybody live. Live and let live. Jio or jeene do. So Damyata, Datta, give. We are here to give, not to take. As much as possible. Everything gives in this nature. So we also are here to give. That is Damyata, Datta and Dayadhvam. Have compassion for all beings. कंपैशन भी गलत है, दया भी गलत वर्ड हो जाती है, क्योंकि अपने पर ही कोई दया करता है क्या? सभी अपने ही हैं। अब ये राइट हैंड लेफ्ट हैंड पे दया नहीं कर सकता. राइट हैंड कैन नॉट शो कंपैशन टू द लेफ्ट हैंड बिकॉज इट्स ऑल पार्ट ऑफ द सेम थिंग. बट एटलीस्ट फॉर दोज हु डू नॉट अंडरस्टैंड अ वर्ड लाइक कंपैशन मस्ट बी यूज्ड. सो Kanchi Paramacharya used that word, and that's also coming from our Upanishad. Damyata Datta Dayadhvam Janata, and let Shreyo Bhuyat Sakala Jananam. Let good happen to all the beings. See, we never prayed Sarve Bhavantu Sukhina, he says. Not maximum good to maximum people, he said. Good to all, irrespective of whether they're friends or so-called enemies, good to all. Now, this is the philosophy that can save the world. अभी तो पिछले 2-3 साल में मैं बहुत विश्व भ्रमण किया है. कृष्ण गोपाल जी, कम से कम 50 कंट्रीज़ में गया हूँ. गरीब से गरीब जो अफ्रीका से लेकर अमीर से अमीर जो है, कनाडा, US, यूरोप गया हूँ. सभी जगह आपने जो बोला ना कि ये डिविजिवनेस ज़्यादा हो गया है, क्योंकि किसी भी कंट्री में एक जाति, एक मत या धर्म के लोग नहीं, सब पर मिक्स्ड है अभी। पर वहाँ पर भी ये छोटी छोटी दरारें जो पैदा हो रही है, बहुत बड़ा संकट का प्रतीक है। इंडिया हैज़ लर्न टू लिव टुगेदर। भारतीयता में वो शक्ति है, सबको जब समा लेती है अपने अंदर, है ना, सागर की तरह, जितनी नदी आए उतना अच्छा, everybody becomes one with the ocean. Like that, India has been standing for these ideals because of the spiritual tradition. Indian spirituality gave the strength to assimilate all and reject none. But not all countries are capable of it. And I'm seeing those conflicts in many countries around the world. There is a role for this India's thought to play now. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, it is the most relevant, most refreshing, most rejuvenating idea that can save the world at this point in time. And everywhere I went, I've spoken to people, they say, क्या है, दूसरे देश में संस्कृत बोलने में उनको तकलीफ होती है, वसुधैव कुटुंबकम बोलेंगे तो वसुजैव गुडम्बकम बोलते हैं, कुछ ना कुछ गड़बड़ कर, तो हमने उसको इंग्लिश में सरल बना दिया है, एक विश्व एक परिवार, मतलब वन वर्ल्ड वन फैमिली। ये उनकी बुद्धि में चला जाता है बहुत जल्दी, क्योंकि संस्कृत जो है ना वो बहुत पवित्र भाषा है, उसके लिए आपको थोड़ी टंग में भी थोड़ी पवित्रता चाहिए। Tongue doesn't turn like that without you being very good at language. We have mastered languages over several centuries, right? We are the fourth runners in all language, art, culture, heritage. So they take time, and that is why we made it one world, one family. आसान है सबके लिए, तो जहाँ भी जाते हैं they take it very easily, and then they tell Swamiji, this is a wonderful idea. Even to hear this idea makes us feel good, makes us feel better. I said, this is not my idea. This is not even the idea of Narasimha Murthy. This idea comes from our ancient scriptures, where our rishis, our sages, our seers have told that. And not today, when the world is so divided, we have, so much we have seen in the last 2 millennia. They told this much before, that should there be a world, it should be like a family. They told long time ago, when there was no colonialism, there was no invasions, even then they thought of the world as one family. How lofty is this ideal, and as Krishna Gopal ji ने बोला कि यही एक solution है, नान्या पंथा यनाय विद्यते, ये एक ही solution है सारी problems के लिए। जब हम सबको ब्रह्म मानने लग जाए तो बहुत बड़ी बात है, वो आत्मज्ञान मिल जाए तो और क्या बात है, लेकिन वो आत्मज्ञान नहीं भी है तो कम से कम इतना ज्ञान तो हो कि सभी एक ही पृथ्वी के पुत्र हैं और एक ही ईश्वर की संतान है, एक ही जो दाता है सबका, एक ही रक्षा करने वाला है, एक ही पिता एक ही माता, ये भावना भी जग जाए लोगों में तो बहुत है। क्योंकि आध्यात्मिक ज्ञान के द्वारा सर्वम ब्रह्ममयम जानना थोड़ा कठिन है, अभी इतनी जल्दी नहीं आएगा वो, लेकिन कम से कम सबको अपना मान ले एक परिवार की तरह, तो वहीं पर हमारी बहुत सारी कठिनाइयाँ प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो सकती हैं। एंड बहुत अच्छा लगा आपके यहाँ आने से, हमें बहुत बड़ी ऊर्जा शक्ति मिली, और जो अगली पीढ़ी है आपके सामने बैठे हैं, इन सबको हम धीरे धीरे तैयार कर रहे हैं कि ऐसे शांति दूत बने, भारत के दूत बनकर भारत का संदेश जो है वो विश्वव्याप्त करें। Let these be the messengers of this great thought of India, of that the whole world is one family. These children are getting trained, and I'm sure in times to come they'll go all around the world to have this thought spread to every corner of the world. That is my hope and aspiration. Again, he has been a very strong supporter of this mission ever from the day one. He has always been there to encourage all our people, all our missionaries, and he has lived a life of a missionary. वो missionary है एक तरह से, जैसे हम बोलते हैं त्यागजीवी, यहाँ पर कोई परिवार कुछ नहीं, सारा विश्व भी परिवार है और पूरी धरती हमारी जो है हमारा घर है, ये भावना से वो पूरे he has lived all his life like that. The only thing that he is a traveling त्यागजीवी, he doesn't stay in one place. और पर उन्होंने मुझे प्रॉमिस किया था कि आके रहेंगे 2-3 दिन, जब समय मिलेगा तब, तो ज़रूर आइए कभी भी, और जब भी आपसे हो सके आइए यहाँ पर बात कीजिए. Please inspire the younger generation, because that is the greatest gift that you can give to all of them, is inspiration, so that they carry forward this great mission that you and your people have started many years ago. Let India's idea of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam reach every corner of the world. May all be happy, as he says, Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinaha. May we realize such a world in our lifetimes with these words of prayers. A lot of blessings to everyone, and best wishes to him to live a long, healthy and happy life, and to continue the path that he has taken. May good happen to all. With these words, I conclude.
Offering our gratitude to Sadhguru, we conclude this session. Thank you, everyone.